Okay. Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it is on Teen Titans Go to the Movies. That's right, guys, this is not a rant. So, yeah, there's a lot to say. I saw the movie yesterday. I was planning on seeing the movie, even if I didn't, even before critics reviewed it. Yeah, just like I did with the Emoji Movie. Because, this was not a film I was looking forward to. You already knew that. Sorry, I did not mention anything about the movie this week on my channel because, well, I did not. I don't know. I was going to review it, but I just needed a day to just prepare myself, knowing that I'm talking about a movie I thought was going to be awful. So, you know the premise here. The teaser trailer was the only trailer I watched every time I saw the trailer, the official trailer. When I see it when it comes on the movie screen, I go to the bathroom or I just wait outside until the trailer's over because something like that doesn't need to be on a big screen. Unlike shows like Adventure Time, which Cartoon Network completely ignored on making a movie, instead they're just going to end it. All right, so the movie is basically about Robin and his fellow members of the Teen Titans want their own movie. Robin thinks that they're going to make a movie about him, but apparently he just gets laughed at by other superheroes, saying that they'll never get a movie because they don't feel like real superheroes. And that's my first praise right there. I think, I think the developers knew how the original show went, how they just basically do nothing. And that's mainly what they do. They just eat pizza and play video games and sing about waffles and pie and stuff like that. It was just super annoying. And that's not what happens here. So, the Titans feel bad for Robin, so they go and to Hollywood to see if they can get the director to make him a movie. But in order for him to get his own movie, he has to prove that he is a superhero, that he is a true superhero. So he has to find like an not an ally, his own like arch nemesis. And the main bad guy is Slade, who the Titans thought was Deadpool in the trailer. Now, let me just start off by saying this is never going to change my opinion on the original show. I still think the show is garbage. I still think the show is one of the worst Cartoon Network shows ever. It's still the worst animated superhero show. This is not going to change my opinion on the show. However, I actually didn't mind this movie. I said it. You know what? I'm not afraid to admit it. I liked this movie. I didn't love it, but I liked it. For what it was, it knew what it was trying to be. It tried to be a superhero film that pokes fun of the tropes that happen in superhero movies, like how we're always getting superhero movies, and it mostly succeeds. Yeah, there are a few jokes. There is this one toilet joke that drags on for like 2 minutes, maybe, and that took me out of the film. But as soon as it was over, I was back into the film. What I was really surprised with was the amount of heart it had. Like, it's really hard to believe. This film mainly focuses on Robin. How, he's tired of being the sidekick. He wants to prove he's his own superhero. It mainly focuses on him. Yeah, the rest of the other Titans are, sometimes they're being goofy and stuff like that, but for the most part, they actually did do stuff in this movie. I mean, the action sequences were pretty comedic, and, the jokes, unlike in the show, they actually are pretty clever and creative. Like, there was creative ways of poking fun of the superhero genre. Like, there's one with Stan Lee, which I can say right now, it's just unbelievable the way they handled that. And if you stick around for the mid-credit scene, I was all like, if this is true, oh yeah. And no, it's not leading up to a sequel or anything like that. And for some reason, it is well, I wouldn't say flopping. It's not doing as good at the box office as people were thinking it would. They said it was supposed to do like 19 million, but I think it's going a little less than that now. I don't know. Mission Impossible is doing much better than they expected. But yeah, like there is so many stuff I can talk about in this film, but I'm not sure if I really want to spoil because even if you're not a fan of the show, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you don't want to see this movie, don't see the movie. If you want to save your money instead of just risking an hour and 30 minutes of something that you may or may not watch, then you might want to wait till Redbox. But this is truly for. I mean, this is for a lot of people. It's certainly enjoyable for parents, for the most part. I can't believe I actually said that, but it's true. And I was having fun with the film. Raven isn't playing with ponies. In fact, she doesn't have much to say in the film. And yeah, Cyborg does have a separate has his secondary body, but just not for that long. And plus, Silky, the Nugget, the little Nugget that's in the movie, isn't in the movie. He's only in a picture frame, and that's basically it. And there's no Trigon except for one part, but that is basically it. So it does try to improve over the stuff that happened in the show. Like if you take away the show and we just had to wait 5 years for this movie, nothing would change. In fact, it might have made the movie a bit better, in my opinion. But for the most part, I found myself not really struggling. Even though there were some moments where I was all like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, there are some butt jokes, but, those are the stuff, there are stuff that make me go, oh my god, why am I laughing? And then there are stuff that'll make me go, okay, alright, fine, you can just do that. But, for the most part, I found some enjoyment out of the movie. It definitely has the right stuff to put together this animated film. I thought Warner Brothers did surprisingly a pretty good job, knowing the fact that the title isn't even misleading. Teen Titans Go to the movies, like literally. So that's something that I really appreciated. It's not it's not Teen Titans Go the movie. Like I don't think they were trying to get fans mad. In fact, or not fans, people mad. In fact, I think there kind of is a reason why this movie was made. How there's so many superhero films, and this is a superhero show. That's basically my. That's basically what I think why they made this film. So overall, this was a big surprise. I thought this movie wasn't going to be good at all. In fact, yeah, my least favorite animated film of this year is still Sherlock Gnomes. And yeah, I saw Sherlock Gnomes, and wow, that movie was awful. Like, ugh. But I can say this is way better than that. Now this isn't as good as say the Lego Movie. I do think it's better than Lego Ninjago. This isn't the best Warner Brothers animated movie out there. It isn't like the Iron Giant or films like that, but I can say this is probably better than the two Happy Feet films or Storks. Although those are a few films that I kind of enjoy, but overall, I didn't mind this film. It was a good experience. If you're a fan of the show, then definitely see it. If you're not a fan, you may or may not want to see it. Maybe, I can see what the praise is from the critics that they're giving to this movie. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Did I actually just give it a 4? I'm still shocked that the movie was actually pretty good. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I think tonight we're gonna go to a drive-in to see Mission Impossible, Fallout again. I really because that movie was just awesome, and Skyscraper. So I might have a review for Skyscraper this week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.